You're currently grappling with intense feelings of guilt and confusion following the revelation of your affair, which lasted for 11 months and ended just 2.5 weeks ago. Despite having made the decision to end things with your affair partner, who is also your mentor, you're struggling to forgive yourself for your actions. The complexities of the situation, especially since it took place within an academic context, add further layers of difficulty. You're not only dealing with guilt from the affair itself, but also from the deception involved in hiding it from your boyfriend of 6 years. You recognize that honesty and transparency are vital for any healthy relationship, yet you feel torn about revealing the affair. You fear that coming clean could destroy the life you've built together and deeply hurt your boyfriend. This has left you in a difficult position, wanting to protect him while also feeling the weight of your own moral responsibilities. In the wake of the breakup with your affair partner, you're struggling with self-forgiveness and self-compassion. You find it challenging to reconcile your past actions with the person you see yourself as. A highly skilled professional who had previously trusted her instincts and made decisions that led to personal success and strong relationships. The affair has shaken your confidence and made you question your judgment, leaving you second-guessing your instincts and unsure about your ability to make sound decisions moving forward. You feel as though you've lost the internal compass that once guided you, making it difficult to differentiate between decisions driven by ego and those stemming from humility. This loss of trust in yourself is exacerbated by the immense guilt you carry, not just for the affair but also for the secrecy surrounding it. The emotional turmoil you're experiencing has become overwhelming, leading you to seek self-compassion while grappling with the reality of the hurt you've caused. You're seeking ways to forgive yourself and understand that while you made a significant mistake, this does not define your entire character. You want to find a balance between acknowledging the harm caused and recognizing that you are not inherently a bad person, but rather someone who made poor choices. The recognition that your mentor offered several opportunities to back out before the affair spiraled out of control weighs heavily on you, adding to the shame you feel about your actions. You recently experienced a significant turning point when your partner discovered the affair. He had suspected something was wrong for months, ultimately confirming his suspicions through a violation of your privacy by installing a keylogger on your laptop. This breach of trust, combined with the emotional fallout, has left you feeling emotionally shut down and distant from your partner. You have been in counseling since the revelation, working to process your feelings and the impact of your decisions. To address the situation, you've taken proactive steps, including writing detailed apology letters to your partner and taking accountability for your actions. You've made a conscious effort to improve your emotional intelligence, becoming a better listener and striving to meet your partner's emotional needs. However, despite your efforts, you're finding that the situation is escalating rather than improving. Your partner's anger and pain manifest in increasingly intense questioning, which you struggle to navigate. At times, he lashes out verbally, calling you names and expressing his rage in ways that feel unjust. Recently, he informed you of his decision to move out, leaving you blindsided and feeling lost about the future of your relationship. When you sought clarity on what this meant for you, he responded dismissively, indicating that he's focused solely on his own feelings of betrayal and anger. He seems unwilling to acknowledge any part of his own reaction, framing you as the sole cause of the breakdown in your relationship. This lack of mutual understanding and accountability has left you feeling even more isolated and confused. Ultimately, you want to rebuild trust in yourself and learn to forgive yourself for your past mistakes, while working toward being a better version of yourself. You're determined to face your past actions honestly and move forward in a way that aligns more closely with your values, but you're uncertain about how to reconcile the person you were during the affair with who you aspire to be now. You're searching for a way to practice self-compassion and find healing amid the hurt, all while navigating the complexities of your current relationship situation. In a challenging relationship situation, one person grapples with the aftermath of an affair that has caused significant emotional turmoil. They acknowledge their mistakes and the pain they've inflicted, but feel cornered by their partner's reaction. The partner, understandably hurt, is considering leaving the relationship without much communication, which leaves the person feeling anxious and unsure about their future together. This creates an environment where they constantly tread carefully, fearing that any conversation about their status could lead to explosive reactions. The person feels trapped in a transitional phase, unsure of how to navigate their feelings and responsibilities. They are torn between wanting to salvage the relationship and fearing that their partner has already moved on. They question if it's possible to work through their issues when one person appears ready to walk away. The dilemma lies in the struggle to accept the possibility that the relationship might be over while grappling with the sense of responsibility for the hurt caused. In another scenario, a 23-year-old man reflects on his tumultuous relationship with a 22-year-old woman. They began dating after she left her previous partner for him. Their relationship flourished initially, leading to engagement and cohabitation. However, jealousy became a significant issue, particularly concerning the man's female friends. Over time, he found himself isolating from friends and retreating into his hobbies. Despite attempts to reignite the romance, his partner's growing disinterest culminated in a breakup. He experienced a difficult year of self-discovery, working on personal growth and rebuilding friendships. Months later, the ex-girlfriend reinitiates contact, expressing regret over their breakup and a desire to reconnect. After a night together, they start dating again, which initially seems enjoyable. However, doubts resurface when he learns that she recently broke up with her new boyfriend just before spending the night with him. This revelation triggers feelings of distrust and insecurity, prompting him to ask her to leave. Despite her tears and attempts to reassure him by offering transparency about her social media, he feels conflicted about whether this renewed relationship is genuine or merely a way to regain his pride. He finds himself in a state of constant apprehension, questioning the authenticity of her feelings and fearing he is not enough for her, which casts a shadow over their rekindled connection. You're navigating a challenging emotional landscape after ending a relationship with your ex-girlfriend. It's completely understandable to feel conflicted after such a significant decision, especially when there were moments that brought you happiness alongside the hurt. You initially sought advice about rekindling your relationship, hoping that both you and your ex had changed during your time apart. However, the responses you received led you to reconsider and realize that the underlying issues had not been resolved. This realization prompted you to confront your ex directly. When you expressed that the relationship wasn't working, it was met with an intense emotional response from her, filled with tears and pleas for a second chance. In that moment, it was evident that both of you were deeply affected. It's natural to feel torn between remembering the good times and recognizing the pain she caused you. The emotional turmoil of such a conversation, filled with sadness and regret, can leave you feeling guilty or questioning your decision. After your ex left, it's understandable that you experienced a major breakdown. You're grappling with a flood of conflicting feelings, missing someone who, despite their negative impact on your life, once held a significant place in your heart. This confusion is compounded by the fact that you still retain a sense of respect and compassion, even for someone who treated you poorly. You've recognized her behavior as narcissistic, acknowledging how she isolated you and manipulated your feelings. Her actions, including spreading rumors about you and abandoning you without explanation, reveal a pattern of emotional abuse that you are now distancing yourself from. The pain of missing someone who has hurt you is a common experience, as it often intertwines with the good memories you shared. It's completely normal to mourn the loss of a relationship, even if it was unhealthy. The conflicting emotions can feel overwhelming, but it's important to remind yourself that your decision to leave was rooted in prioritizing your mental and emotional well-being. The journey ahead might be difficult, filled with moments of doubt about whether you made the right choice. You may find yourself reflecting on your role in the relationship, questioning if there were things you could have done differently. However, it's crucial to recognize that you treated your ex with kindness, respect, and compassion, qualities that speak to your character. As you move forward, it's vital to focus on healing. Remind yourself of the strength it took to break free from a toxic relationship. While it may take time, Each step away from the negativity is a step closer to finding peace and eventually a healthier relationship that honors your worth. Don't hesitate to lean on your support network during this transition. Friends and loved ones can provide valuable perspective and comfort as you navigate the emotional aftermath. It's okay to grieve what you've lost while also acknowledging the clarity and growth you've gained from this experience. Stay strong as you embark on this new chapter of your life, and trust that you deserve a relationship filled with the respect and love that you have so generously given to others.